A couple of days ago on the channel, I told you all that you needed to brace yourselves because there were breakout signals flashing and the signs were printing that we would see some sort of crazy move come sometime soon. Well, this morning I woke up and saw the vast majority of the market down, anywhere from 8 to 10%, leaving a lot of investors wondering what in the world is going on. And so in today's video, my goal is to tell you what's happening, what I'm doing as a result of it, and what I'm expecting next. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, looking at the market, obviously, everything's getting beat up. If we head out to the top 10, give this bad boy a quick little refresh. I mean, you can see over the 24 hours, we're seeing this top 10 lead the market downwards. We have Bitcoin down 3.3% to around 91,000, ETH down towards 3,000, XRP back around 237, which isn't terrible considering we did see that pump earlier in the week. BNB down, that's a crazy number right there. We have Solana, Doge. I mean, the vast majority is down, and I mean, I can scroll and scroll and scroll. I don't think we're going to find anything in the green until we get to... Yeah, I mean, the entire top 50 basically is in the red, and it probably goes out further. It looks like nothing's getting spared right now. We head out to crypto bubbles. There's not one thing on this chart being spared at the moment. AI16's down again. Beam, HBAR, Wild, World. I actually did go ahead and buy some AI16s 2 or 3 days ago. I did buy a little bit more this morning because of this dip. Again, I do think it's a decent time. Just kind of taking a gamble that the AI sector might pick back up at some point. But overall, I mean, we are seeing this market getting beat up. Now, again, as I mentioned before, just 2 days ago, I said, crypto holders, brace yourselves. Massive breakout signals just flashed. And what I told you all was like a lot of our volatility indexes, which basically just kind of tell us when breakouts may be on the way, they were all starting to signal like, hey, we're probably going to see a breakout sometime soon. And so I said we need to just be getting ready. We need to be prepared for it. I told you over on Twitter, follow my Twitter at Tyler Crypto Talk. I said that just was 2 days ago. Yep. 2 days ago, I said we're seeing a ton of long traders re-entering the market on 100x and 50x leverage over the last 24 hours, which has led to a sizable increase in liquidations at $93,000 and below. Meanwhile, the bears are not backing down, leaving their 100x and 50x trades open, confident the market is going to fall. During times like this, listen, during times like these, when we are at a massive point of support and both bulls and bears are confident they're right, I start to assume they will both be wrong. Don't be surprised if we see this market make some very violent moves in both directions to hunt down these liquidations in the coming week. If you're using any form of high leverage, I truly hope you have proper risk management in place over the next 9 days. You're going to need it. And well, what do you know? We go look at this market. We go look at, say, Bitcoin right now. And if we head out, let's go to the 4 hours. You can see what I was talking about. Since that post, we saw the market start trying to rally a little bit last night, then to get absolutely dumped on its head today, liquidating people on both sides. Matter of fact, if we actually do head out to our liquidation map, you can see how white we just saw this market get. The 1 day just absolutely obliterated the vast majority of those downside liquidations. The 7 day completely obliterated. Still some left, I'm not gonna lie, still some left. And on the 30 day, absolutely obliterated. And it just means that the bears won again. And, you know, it kind of infuriates me a little bit to some degree because I just start to question people. You know what I mean? Like, the market fell right here. I told you, I was saying, like, hey, every single time that this market rallies, if we see all these bulls step in on 100x leverage and 50x leverage, we're gonna see the whales go back down to hunt them. We're going to see this market pull back. The lizard people who are in control are going to allow this market to come back and hunt these people down. They're going to go after that liquidity. It's going to just continue happening until the bulls give up, and then once the bulls give up and they lose all their optimism, then this market will go up. Once the bulls stop getting greedy, we'll see the market go up. Until then, it's just going to keep happening over and over and over again. Now, sure, obviously, there is CPI data that's coming out. We have Trump's inauguration coming soon. We have Gary Gensler stepping down. So there are catalysts and there are things that are happening in the world that are causing uncertainty, that are causing volatility. And sure, that is having an impact on the market, but it's truly my belief that these people who are in control, right, the whales, the lizard people, whatever you want to call them, they are using these things as disguises. They are using these events and the uncertainty generated by these events as a disguise to cause these moves in either direction and these manipulative pumps and dumps that will allow them to consistently liquidate traders every single time. That is what my genuine belief is, and that's what's happened here. It's not just people being scared. It's none of these things. And obviously, it doesn't help that we're seeing the stock market not do well. It doesn't help that we have these catalysts on the way. Some help and some don't help. But I believe that these are just simply disguises while we are in this box. I've told you all. Listen, you remember on December 20th or the 21st, somewhere around here, I said, oh, okay, now that we saw this move, we're in what's called an HMZ. These are high manipulation zones. And I told you I'm not doing any major trading, any big buys, any big sells, or anything on leverage while we're in this box. You know why? Because we're going to get dumps, we're going to get pumps, we're going to get fake outs, we're going to get liquidity hunts, we're going to get micro breakouts, we're going to get everything. And every single thing I told you that would happen in this red box has now happened. And that's why you need to not play this game. I've told you all this over and over and over again. I posted on Twitter, I think this was just yesterday. Let me go see. I told you all, look, whenever you're talking about crypto is chess. It's not roulette. Winning isn't about making random moves for quick wins. It's about positioning yourself for long-term success. And trying to go crazy and open these crazy trades in this box is literally just preparing you to lose. Simple as that. So with that in mind, the next question then becomes, okay, well, now we understand what's going on. Market's pulling back. There's uncertainty about CPI. There's uncertainty about what's happening. Some people are excited about Trump's inauguration and excited about Gary Gensler stepping down, but now they're wondering, is that a buy the rumor, sell the news event? Well, no one's been buying the rumor, by the way. There's so much uncertainty. Some people don't know what's going on. People are shorting. People are longing. People are doing all these things. What do we do in a moment like this? Well, let me go over to the school and I'll tell you exactly what I've done. So over in the school, which I'll tell you about in a little bit here, I told you all about 2 days ago that we were getting breakout signals flashing and the market has now decided where it wants to try to go first, which is downwards. As a result of this, most of our major altcoins have now lost their key support levels that they were trying to hold on top of, such as the ascending point of support or ascending channel for Sweet. So you remember like Sweet, for example, it had this ascending channel, and I told you all I took profit right here and right here because these ascending channels almost always break to the downside. Well, Sweet has now lost that support level, and that's what most major cryptos have done. For example, you go to something like SHIB. SHIB's now lost that ascending level of support. So they're losing key support levels to head back down. Now, as this is happening, I am keeping a very close eye out for signs of a fake out, which would look like us continuing this dump for a little while longer before trapping some of the shorts by ripping back upwards. I am not seeing many of those signs yet, but in a high manipulation zone, it happens fast. With some rather large catalysts building this week, I also expect irrational volatility that would be hard to predict. With all of this in mind, I'm actually not at all bothered by this pullback. I think this may finally be our chance to see some macro clarity and allow this market to continue on, even if it means going down for a little while. I just started my DCAs and will continue to do more the lower that we go in accordance to my DCA plan I told you about a few days ago. Here's what I bought, and remember, these are all small DCAs as of now. And I told them that, and so what I did is I went ahead and bought Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XLM, ADA, HBAR, Pepe, Caspa, SHIB, ICP, AVAX, and Sweet. And I said that if Bitcoin falls below 90,000, I will do another round of purchasing on all of these cryptos that are slightly bigger than the ones I did today. And again, don't worry, I'll tell you about the school in a few minutes here. Now, the reason why I actually started doing some buying is because you never know. It's literally just because you never know. Yes, we have Trump coming soon, and we didn't get a buy the rumor, sell the news event, so will people just start buying when that time comes? Will we start to see the market move up as a result of it? Will it actually work like a normal catalyst? Who knows? Who knows? That is a possibility. There is an opportunity there. We also saw a fake out when we tried to break out of this red box last time. Who's to say we don't get a fake out right here? We've seen a lot of these cryptos finally lose those kind of toxic support levels that they were at now, opening up the door for them to start to kind of get that reset. And so because of all of these things, and because obviously I'm a firm believer that this market is manipulated, I'm just going to bet against this little trend. I never bet against the bull market. And when we have little moments like this, whenever we get these breakouts to the downside, I always assume that this could just be a trap. This could be a trap to make bears think, hey, we're going to start going down all the way to 82K or 80K or 75K. And maybe it does start to fall there, right? Maybe it goes to 89, 87, 86, 85 before, boom, finding some support and then rocketing back up towards the upside, trapping all of those bears and absolutely smoking those shorts, liquidating them all before we try to continue upwards. Who's to say that doesn't happen? And so although I'm not sure it's going to happen, because quite frankly, guys, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I can at least be prepared for the opportunity that might happen by getting my purchases in now. When everybody's scared and everybody's worried and the market's super down on the day and everybody thinks the end of the bull market is here, this is a good time to start doing those dollar cost averages. And they're not huge, don't get me wrong. I'm not doing big buys, but I'm doing some buys, because at the end of the day, if I do some small purchases right here, guys, and the bear market does come, oh well, who cares? Because quite frankly, I'm going to be sitting on bags anyway. I took some profits, right? I closed down probably 20% of my crypto portfolio in December, or 15%, 20%, but I didn't expect this to be when the bull market ended anyway. So I'm going to be sitting on bags throughout the bear market anyway. So who cares if I add a little bit more right here, knowing that there is a possibility that it might not be over, and I don't think that it's over, and I can get some good purchases on red days. That's my thought. Simple as that. And that's the type of stuff that I tell people over in the school. Now, With that in mind, guys, if you do want to check out the school again, this is a place where I do go post all of my thoughts, my insights, what I'm doing, the things I'm buying, the things I'm selling, and much more. And the best part about it is, guys, if you are interested in it, we have a very, very, very simple strategy with the school. With the school, what we do is we take investors like yourselves. We give you courses, coaching, classes, live streams, workshops, signals, research, Q&As, content, and more to help you develop your strategies, because strategies are what generate gains. And when I say gains, I'm talking gains. If we go look at what the community did just yesterday, I'm talking just yesterday, 200%, 1200%, 100% there, 25%. You got a little 18, 17 percenters there, 50%, 70%, 51%, 182%. Look, this is just yesterday night, guys. This isn't even 12 hours ago. 24%, 100%, 85%, 16, 125, 50. I don't need to keep going. You get the point. This community generates gains, and I'm talking real life money. And the best part about it is, guys, if you don't learn anything, you get your money back guaranteed, and it starts as little as $5 a month, so you can feel free to go check that out in the link down below. That will be available down there for you. We have 1,052 members in the community right now, so join up, check it out, let me know what you think. But overall, very simple for me today. Very simple. These are whale games. These are lizard games. This is what happens. You need to understand that every time that this market moves, if you open up a 100x leverage trade trying to assume that you're going to be right about the direction that it's going to go while we're in this red box, you are probably going to lose. The bulls have been losing a lot recently. Don't get me wrong. The bulls have been losing every single time. But you see how all these short traders are getting more and more confident? We're seeing more and more liquidations that'll happen to the top side on the 30-day, on the 7-day, on the 1-day. You see how they're all confident? Give it time. Give it time. You see, look, let me just turn all this off. Look how many 100x leverage trades will happen if this market goes up to 92,000. We're talking in this candle right here, $275 million in this one candle right here. So, and that's just cumulative. If you obviously look, that aligns with about $1 billion worth of liquidations. It is insane. It's just purely ridiculous. So all these short traders who are getting excited saying that the bear market is here and the bull market's over, just give it time. I would be so willing to bet at some given point this market is going to violently go back upwards and liquidate all of them too, and we're going to end up back in square one where no one knows what's going on, but everyone just got liquidated and just went up to the lizard people, you know, on their hands and knees and took their bags and like, here you go, lizard person, just take all my money because I got greedy and I use big leverage. There's no point in doing that right now. And so where I'm at right now is I'm not playing it. I'm not playing this game. I'm going to dollar cost average. I'm going to let the market sort itself out. I'm going to allow it to find some clarity. We'll see how these catalysts go, and then we'll go from there. It doesn't have to be complicated, and it's not going to be complicated. Not here on this channel, because you guys have seen it, and I have seen it. The moment you start overcomplicating times, especially in an HMZ, you're going to end up losing. So overall, sorry I came a little bit unhinged this video, but it kind of just gets under my skin when people keep making these same mistakes and losing money, because I don't want the lizard people to win, and you just give them your money, and it's very annoying. So with that in mind, guys, that's about it. If you do want to start doing some trading today, again, I'm not doing any high leverage trading, but I will at some point. Again, I am not against leverage trading. I'm not against even leverage trading on high leverage if you know what you're doing. I'm just not doing it right now, but I will do it eventually again in the future. And if you do want to get set up and started today, I do have a very good deal with BTCC where you can get a 10% bonus back on your first time deposit between $500 and $100,000, meaning if you deposit $5,000, they'll give you $500 back to start trading with, and you can keep whatever profit you make from that $500. So I do have a good deal there. Again, I'm not against leverage trading in general. I'm just not right now. So feel free to go get that set up right now. Maybe go get that deposit, go get that bonus. So when the time does come, you'll be ready to take advantage of it. But overall, that's that, guys. Again, don't forget to go follow me on Twitter at Tyler Crypto Talk. I try to post there 7-8 times every single day. And obviously, don't forget to go join another 1,000 people over in our community, over in the crypto school, linked down below. But I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll keep you updated. My goal here on the channel is to make sure that you never don't know what's happening, right? You're never unprepared for this market, and I hope you have been enjoying it. If you have been, please do not forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel down below, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.